Welcome back to Kevin C Outdoors. So this morning I'm going to be fishing for some wild brown trout. I'm actually on one of my local rivers. Going to try a few different sections of the river this morning, and then we're actually going to be camping in the state forest. This should be a great episode, so stay tuned. Alright, so I'm going to show you what rod and reel we're going to be using today. We're going to be using my 6-foot St. Croix Triumph 4-piece rod. And this is a Daiwa reel. This is a 1,000 size reel with 4-pound fluorocarbon. And then we're going to start it off with a 2.5-inch goat minnow on a 132-ounce jig head. Alrighty, let's get in the water here. I'll give this gulp a try. But yeah, you'll see. That's a brand new jig head right there. By the end of the day, all that paint will be chipped off. Banging off all the rocks, and gotta get me another order soon. All right, let's give this a shot. Super windy day too today. Hopefully it calms down here a little bit. It's gusty. Like right now it's not bad, but a couple minutes from now it's gonna start blowing all over. Alrighty, we're on another section of the river down here. It's a section I never made any videos down here, but I fished it years ago. It's been a while. Super high right here. Let's try it. What the hell happened there? Lost my jig head. Not sure how that happened. Guess I had to cut my line or something. Alright, let's try this again. Not sure what happened there. We're definitely not starting it off very good. Now I got it all twisted up here. Well, let's move upstream. Alrighty. I think we found another nice honey hole here. We'll find a way down there. Yeah, look at this. Cast right off of that rock. Oh, this looks good. Lots of current coming through here. Oh yeah, guys. Try right here first. Nothing over there. Wow, this is deep. Nothing. Come on, fishies. No fish down here in the river, guys. So I'm gonna head to camp. I'm getting really hungry, so as soon as we get there, I'll make something up real quick. And then there is a little stream there. I did catch some brook trout in there before, so maybe we'll hit that and just kind of take it from there. But I'll meet you guys at camp. What is going on, guys? Finally made it to camp, and there's still a little bit of, must have snowed up here last night. We got a little rain where I was. I am up in higher elevations here. Yeah, check it out. Check out all the snow. Yeah, it's not quite ready to leave yet, but I'm gonna get set up and make a quick lunch, and maybe we'll head down to the creek. First thing I want to do is grab my jacket here. A little chilly up here. So this is what we're gonna make. Something super quick, just a freeze-dried meal here. And this is a cheesy beef enchilada bowl. Never had this one before, so figure I'll give it a shot. Yeah, let's give this a shot here. It looks pretty good. Check it out. Yeah, look at that. Kind of looks like a chili. Cheesy beef enchilada bowl. Beef, rice, beans, cheese, corn tortillas, and enchilada sauce. Ooh. That's like really good, guys. It's got a little kick, not too much. That's a winner. I like this one. I like it a lot. Alrighty, just got done cleaning up here. Just heading to the little stream. Gonna cut through these woods. Taking a little shortcut. There's a lot of pine trees in here, so later on maybe I'll try to get on some fatwood for future videos. Found a dead tree back there as well. So tonight I can't burn a fire. They're actually in a fire ban to, I think, mid-May, I believe. So I brought something else that we could cook on. What I like to do is when I can't burn it and I see dead wood in the forest, I just kind of gather it up and I use it for future camping adventures. So maybe later on we'll cut some down. Here's the other campsite we're kind of just cutting through here since they're not using it right now. I'm the only one camping up here. So this area that I'm at only has 3 campsites. That's why I like it. Not many people around, especially this time of year. But let's keep going down to the creek. look at this, guys. This hole looks fishy. Let's give this creek a shot. So up ahead here, there's a nice open pool here. There's a couple more holes on this little creek. If we don't get anything, we'll head back. Set camp up. A few things I got to set up yet. Alrighty, so I made it back here at my site. I'm just gonna show you real quick what I set up. I brought my propane fire pit with me on this trip, just because this time of year in the Pennsylvania State Forest, you can't have open fires. There's actually a fire ban. I think it's May 25th. Right now it's the second week of March. So for the next few trips, I'll be bringing this. So it's not the best thing in the world. I mean, I'd rather have an open fire. But it's better than nothing. I'll show you real quick how it works. So it basically just hooks up to a 10-pound propane tank right here. As you can see, it has a pretty long cord. That's, I don't know, maybe 8-9 feet, maybe 10 feet. And then all you do, you just turn this on and it'll click and it just sparks. Let's do that again. And there it is. That's simple. And it's got a couple different settings. That's on low. That you want to use when you're cooking. And then that's on high right there. So like I said, it's pretty good heat. As long as you get pretty close to the fire, throws okay heat, I guess. And then I'll show you the setup in my truck real quick. I actually did get quite a few new subscribers in the last month or so. So right here we have my bed, which is the whole length of my truck. This is a 6.5 foot bed. And then here, all this is just a piece of foam I bought off Amazon. I think it's, see, it's just a 4-inch piece of foam that I bought, made that my mattress. Then a lot of things I keep right in here. So you have all my cooking stuff. I have my grill right here, my Coleman grill, a couple odds and ends in here. This I'm not going to open, but this just lifts up. And I have a whole bunch of stuff that I store under my bed as well. This is what I power the back of my truck with. And this right here is the Blue Eddy. This is the AC 180. And then I just have some power here. As you can see, the lights up here. And then at nighttime, I use these when I'm in here, as you'll see. I have 4 lights here. I got blue, white there. And then I got a couple bins back there. I just keep all the miscellaneous things. And like I said, that's how I power the back of my truck. And then here, this is my diesel heater. This thing is awesome. I paid like $200 for this thing on Amazon. This is the H-Calorie. This is the Toolbox 2. It's just basically on a tire stand that holds it. This opens. So yeah, right there's the diesel. And this right here, this is the heating element that blows the hot air through this tube into the back of my truck. Then this is my power box. This is what powers my diesel heater slash refrigerator in the summertime. In the wintertime, I just bring a small cooler, throw a little bit of ice in it. So this is what hooks right up to the battery. Just a cord right here. And this is the box I just got for Christmas. For my wife got me this for Christmas. And here it is right here. And this is just a 100 amp hour battery. This thing is awesome too. This thing, I've only used it so far for my diesel heater, and it hardly uses any energy to heat this diesel heater. I'm looking forward to see how it's going to do with my cooler come this summer. And under this little plate here, there's fuses. So if something does happen to these connections, so it doesn't catch on fire, it'll trip a fuse. And I also have a fuse on my diesel heater that I put here, which is right here, that leads to the hot wire here. This has this little strap. This thing's pretty neat though. And then right here it just has the battery life, which is 13.7 volts. And then this right here, so right here I have a regular USB and a USB-C, anything I want to charge. And then it has the 12 volt. This is the port I'm most likely going to be using with my fridge. And then let's just hook this back up. Very simple. And then what I normally will do, I mean, it's in the box, it's pretty waterproof. I should just stick it under here. Just like that, out of the elements. It's a pretty simple setup. Normally when I get to camp, I literally just set a chair up and I'm ready to camp. But let's go in the woods and see if we can find us some fatwood. Tons of pine trees around here, so it shouldn't be a problem. So here's a couple right here. This tree is dead. It's a standing dead pine tree. And this looks pretty good right in here. I'm gonna try these couple branches. You got one here, and then one right here. Oh yeah. Got some nice fatwood here, guys. Yeah, look at all red. Look at that amber color. And this you'll have usually about 3 or 4 inches up the branch will be all fatwood. Grab this one too. Yeah, it's another nice piece. Yeah, you see it there? That looks nice. That's gonna burn fantastic. So when I get back, I'm gonna split this up, see how far that goes down. And like I said, usually it's 3 or 4 inches or so. Get this other piece here. Yeah, same thing here. This side you have a tiny bit of fatwood here, see that? But I'm guessing I'm gonna have to cut it up to about here. So once again, 3 or 4 inches. And then we got another pine tree down over here. Let's see what we got here. So the easiest way to see if there's fatwood in them, see this branch here? This is completely dry, I can tell by looking at it. See how that just snaps right off? To where you have a branch like this, see that? Where it's not even moving. See? This branch not moving at all. There's gonna be some fatwood in here. Yep, I can see it already. Pull this out of here, I'll show you. Yeah, but see that? Once again, bunch of fatwood. 3 for 3, guys. It's super easy to find once you figure out where to look for it. So I'm going to show you what we're going to make for dinner. So we got some smoked sausage right here. And then what we're going to do with that is we're going to fry up a pepper, an onion, and then we're just going to throw these right on top in the can. These are bush baked beans. Let's cut up some of these peppers first. Cut this onion up real quick. Yeah, something super easy tonight. Throw a little bit of olive oil on here. Throw some salt, some pepper, some garlic and onion maybe. Alrighty guys, we're all done. Let's get these beans off here. Go plate this up and we'll come back by the fire. Some more in there. And then we got some peppers and some onions. Burnt it a little bit. Not bad though. Yeah, so if you want me to be honest, I burnt the sausage. But peppers and onions seem pretty good though. Not bad. Onions. I burnt it. Still gonna eat it though. All right, well, I'm gonna finish this. I'll meet back up with you guys in a little bit. All right, as you can see, I made it to the back of my truck. Sat up by the fire for a little while, maybe for about an hour. I was getting pretty chilly out there. So maybe I'll just sit back here, watch a movie. I have a couple movies that I downloaded on Netflix. So I'll see you first thing in the morning. Well, good morning. I had a pretty nice sleep last night. It got down, I think about 32 degrees or so. But in the back of this truck with that diesel heater, it was in the 60s. So I slept very well. But this morning, we're gonna make up some breakfast. So in this pot right here, we're just gonna boil some water for some coffee. And then I have my little pan right here. My bigger one's dirty. I didn't feel like washing it from last night. And we're just gonna make some pancakes. Alrighty. Pancakes with syrup and fresh coffee. All right, don't judge me. I know I'm using a spoon to eat pancakes. Tastes just like pancakes. How about that? Alrighty, so this is where we're gonna end this video. I just got everything all cleaned up. I had a great overnight stay here at the Pinchot State Forest. Started the video off, did some fishing, didn't catch anything. I think I might have gotten like 1 or 2 bites. The river was just way too high yesterday morning. And like always, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and maybe think about subscribing if you haven't already. Thank you and have a great day.